I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry.
Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man at quarterback. Right off the bat, Mills looking to throw it. Gets the dump off to Pierce. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Mills. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the longer way out there, but it'll be third down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mills. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Mills now from the 50. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. And that looked almost to be a case of, quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air. Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, he'll check this one off to Fournette. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's White. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards. Here's Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he completes this to Russell Gage. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 30. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a first down following a gain of 3. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll throw with Brady. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's got Otten. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Mills. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's taken it around the 40. So we now proceed to the start of the second half.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's Brady to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. Right off the bat, here's Pickett to throw it. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Arnold Ebiketie, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. To try again after the sack. Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Pickett now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. They run for it with Harris. Oh, he shifts past him and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Pickett. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota
at their own 20-yard line. Following the interception here, Mariota
gets this to Firkser, the tight end.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
The return is Olszewski.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mariota. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Now Mariota.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Kyle Pitts,
34 yards.
And the Falcons post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Kenny Pickett and the Steelers ready to work once again. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. We'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Being chased out left.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10. It's Pickett again. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
And he bats Hits it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we eat it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulations. No I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them.
Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback from Western Kentucky by way of South Florida. It's Mike White. He finds Corey Davis. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's White.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. White.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And he's exactly the man you want in control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. And what he's excelled at doing is making plays when the first read isn't available or when the pressure's about to get to him.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Watson got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll try to run for the first. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
All fumbles are costly. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They'll try the air now with Watson.
This complete to David Bell. Down inside the 10.
A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, gotta love love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great up.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now White with a first down throw.
That pass complete to Moore.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now White. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Oh, look at the juke. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On first down, Watson. And he completes it to Hunt. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now Chubb running right.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. This is Hunt on the draw play. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Tries the right side, and he finds Bell. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Completion to incompletion, they're going for more.
Watson looks to throw again. The end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw is Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
David Bell.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime with a... No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. All right, let's go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3. Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. On second down, there's the option going left. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-controlled football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Now it's Watson. And that is incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive in the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Running left, it's Hall.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown.
Garrett Wilson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. Now Hall to start the drive. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
On 2nd and 7, White. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here comes Grant on the return.
Illegal block in the return team.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
He'll throw from the gun.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision, because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything down, almost becomes a half-field read. But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and try to connect all the way back to the right.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 29. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Kareem Hunt,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
John Franklin Myers picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
To the air yet again, Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's Watson.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Jets now down 28-21. A minute 45 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to the final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
On the move past the 40.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyler Conklin. 71 yards.
And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now Watson.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
To throw, Watson.
Rolling to his left. Going for it all. And this this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll give them 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Hall.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
On 3rd down, here's Hunt.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Brent, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Shoves him away and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Watson.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson.
And that nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, they'll get another shot on 3rd down.
Watson off play action. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. What a big-time interception that is here on the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, they're already knocking on the door with a short field. Remember, all they need is 3 points to win this game.
And that thinking just can't limit them on offense. The playbook should still be wide open. Get a first down, maybe 2. Do it safely. Nice throws that your quarterback can make. Nice runs that your running backs like. But make sure you get yourself in a position and let your kicker have at it.
Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8. White. And this is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's Watson. And he completes it to Hunt. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
Partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambled to try and tackle him.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They run again with Hunt. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And then the yardage game.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through.
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast. One play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean.
impossible, impossible.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest. Boss.
Yeah.
DJ Drama.
Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. Then pain is the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Shot through the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck, couple in the truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner at Nice Guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo bagging, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking the dash.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17. First play, here's Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins now. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Cousins on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. He'll dump this off to Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To the air again, it's Cousins. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Cousins. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Fourth down, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Wentz now on first down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Now Wentz on third down. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We're scoreless after one. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Wentz. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Wentz. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right to that played into their hands. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Play fake, Cousins. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like when he saw it all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over. 41. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, That's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On first down, right back to Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now the first carry here for Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Throwing now is Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Wentz going to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Wentz to throw again. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Wentz now to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
On 2nd and goal, Wentz escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense. So the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing is Wentz. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Commanders 10,
The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And Cook has it left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, here's Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Cousins on first down.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing?
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes a field goal unit.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. Second half starts with a run by Gibson.
And he's on second and a couple. Wentz. And this one is incomplete.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver, and it's third down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Gibson.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Gibson again.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz. move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Wentz. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever. A tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage.
A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Tressway now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Cousins now to throw on 1st down.
This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Cousins.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Yeah, that's where we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little bit of beer? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
They go play action. Cousins steps away.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bumping over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush?
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, show you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. Colossal, what I say is gospel. I cook this with love, they gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, babe. Seen bodies in the street before I could tweet. I came from I turned a mustard seed into a million in the discussion. Had a TED talk with the higher me, show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Jackson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They go play action now. Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
That is definitely what we call our defensive uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run.
The ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Jackson. Touchdown!
Devin Duvernay.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all total. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff. On first down, it's Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes us up to the 47.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. Goff now to throw.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Off play action. Here's Goff. Out to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Tackle made by Tyus Bowser.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Here's Goff. And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jameson Williams.
38 yards.
And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guy shop at the 23-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. In motion left goes a tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
That's for...
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can nest double E, 'cause I need your eyes on me. 'Cause once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully in the work, you can see my fingernail jerk. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. And you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it 'cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like I'm fasting, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, 'cause here comes the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on force, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried 'cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just want to see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we came to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who is.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
Taken in at the 3.
And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Call it a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. On first down, Purdy. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield that turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade.